all know what comes next. Let's find that elector. Two streets seem to converge upon this plaza, so I propose we split our numbers between them. Given Unmulruk's guidance, I also suggest that we err on the side of caution and move throughout the city in pairs. Arendelle can come with me, and Alice can go with Cryle. That leaves Caliber to accompany Wuklemat. If these arrangements are to everyone's satisfaction, then may our respective searches prove fruitful. Okie dokie, let's go find that elector. It's probably over here somewhere. Belligerent Booniwa. Excuse me, I'm looking for the elector for the right of succession. You wouldn't happen to know where they are, would you? Your words may as well be ambient noise for all the care this citizen pays you. Okay, fine. Fuck you, bud. Kurt Droppo. Excuse me, I'm looking for the elector for the right of succession. As you begin to speak, the man abruptly turns and leaves. Okay, fuck you, bud. Alright, we don't seem to be having any luck. There's Wook. There's Lamat. Let's go talk to her. Hey, I'm not having any luck, dude. Please tell me you've had better luck. I just told you I haven't had any luck. No one will talk to you either. I was prepared for hard stares and harsh words, but this is something else. That building there looks like a shop, doesn't it? Let's go and take a look. A merchant wouldn't ignore us, surely. I don't know, dude. Hello there. We'd like to ask you something if you don't mind. Move along, outsiders. We are just trying to find someone. The Dawnservant's elector. Could you tell us where they are? You want me to kick her ass? Okay. I can do that. Aye! Oh, we're leaving. Okay, never mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. How are we supposed to find the elector if nobody will even speak with us? 1 second. Hello? Everyone, can you hear me? Come to the massive stone structure on the west side of the city as quickly as you can. What's going on, Alf? Alf? Alf! Hey, guys, what's going on?
Up there.
Underwear? Up where? Stupid. Shut the fuck up, Cal. Kona! That grid! Uragier! Who's this asshole? Oh, wait!
Bested by a mere shade.
What the fuck?
Sororcha. Papa?
Not as you know him. What you see is an arcane manifestation of the Dawnservant as he was in his prime.
Oh, shit. I'm a genie in a bottle. Shakira, Shakira! Stop.
The channeler is Irelja, Autarch of Mamook and Elector for the feet of the Brotherhood.
Wait.
Mightiest warrior.
Genie in a bottle is Christina
Yet
Aguilera.
wisest
Shit.
are not. You spurned your retainer's aid when battling your betters.
To prove oneself superior to blessed siblings by surpassing the shade of Galul Jar Jar himself. That is the final feat. The first promise fought alone and fell short, but that is now the least of his concerns.
What? Why?
You could have let your foolishness end with your failure. But instead,
Oh shit.
you attempted to harm an anointed elector. Soralja, as of this moment, you are no longer a claimant. I disqualify you from the right of succession. Be gone from my sight.
Whisper, whisper, whisper. Oh, he had his ass kicked.
This isn't over yet. I will be the one to reach the Golden City.
Why is he so obsessed with the Golden City? Interesting.
When
Okay.
Soralja was defeated, he tried to take the keystone by force. But he was thwarted by Father Shade.
Oh shit!
My dearest child, welcome home. This feat was made for you. Only blessed siblings could hope to defeat Gulul Jaja. But ere we begin, I would see the fruits of your triumphs. Come, show me your tablets. What is this? Where are your keystones? Explain yourself, boy! No matter. Not all can be expected to go to plan. What keystones you lack, you can easily take.
I tried. But I couldn't. I cannot beat her.
You mean to tell me that you, glory of Mamook, for whom all here have sacrificed, were defeated by your inferiors?
Shit. Am I gonna start feeling bad for this fucking guy?
You are as useless as your siblings. A failure. Leave and never return!
Sorry, I'm not laughing at him being banished. I'm laughing at the scene in The Lion King.
Let's go.
You must leave and never return.
Worthless! Pathetic! This was our chance to claim sovereignty, and he ruins it!
Is that his mom? Is that his dad?
But when these stragglers fail, Gulul Jaja will be forced to extend his rule. And in the next rite of succession, we will present a better claimant. So come, stand before me, and fall.
I won't do your trial.
Oh? You intend to forfeit the right?
Papa wants his successor to intimately understand the country he loves. Every step of my journey, I've learned something about our peoples and their cultures. I would do the same here in Mamook. The Mamorja deserve nothing less, so your battle can wait.
I'm of the same mind. Father named you an elector for a reason. There must be something that he would have us learn.
I'm so proud.
Do as you will. But until you triumph over the shade, you shall proceed no further.
Okay, so what am I supposed to do then? Just kind of hang out? I'll do that. I can hang out.
Please, I would speak with you. Meet me on the western outskirts.
Alright, let's go find this lady. Oh, Alf. Hey, buddy. The electors we have met thus far have all had the peculiarities, but each we felt would judge claimants equally. This Cyril Jar, however, seems set in his belief that only blessed siblings are worthy of the throne. Why would the Dawnservant name an openly biased man-elector? Worrying over Cyril Jar won't get us anywhere. That lady, on the other hand, was the first person to address us with any civility since we arrived. We should go and meet her. Hear what we have to hear. Let's fucking go and talk to her, huh? Hola, ¿qué pasó? Thank you for coming. My name is Malil Jha. Here we may talk freely, away from prying eyes. And what is it you wish to talk about? Tell me, what do you think of Mamook? Fucking run down. Well, we don't have much to say yet. No one wants to speak with us. All who remain in the city are devoted to the traditional ways. They believe that the blessed siblings are superior, that only they are worthy to lead the peoples of this continent. Most would not deign to address outsiders, deeming them beneath notice. Sounds like an ideal community so far as Bakool is concerned. I am tired, exhausted by this senselessness. There are others like me, but we dare not speak our truth aloud. Yet, now we have an opportunity to reclaim our agency. For you have bested Bakool. You, a Jabral, inferior by all presumptions, triumphed over our two-headed champion. This time anyway. Next time I might not be so lucky. Bakool is just that strong. I seriously don't understand why he cheats so much. It seems to me he'd do better if he just trusted his own abilities. He's desperate. Other blessed siblings have fallen before. Malul Jaja of the Silver Scales, for one. He traveled across the salt in search of conquest, only to be overcome. But no matter how the individual may falter, the people still believe in blessed sibling supremacy. because of my father. He who united Toral under one rule, who in their eyes stands as testament to their traditions and fallibility. Regardless of your father's virtuous intent, his greatest triumph has only fanned the flames of our people's obsession. However, as both his daughter and claimant to his legacy, your triumph could prove that Gulul Jaja's true strength lies not in his birth, but in his character. And in so doing, you may give us the strength to renounce blessed siblings forever. I can understand wanting to forsake zealotry, but isn't forsaking two-headed Mamook going a bit far? You must decide that for yourself, whether the price we pay is worth an empty dream. Alright. Not exactly sure what we're doing. There is a place that will help you to understand our plight. It lies far to the west of here. Follow me. Far? Like really far? Oh, it's not that far. Hey Lamat, sorry, is that the meteorite up there? Aye, and judging by their attachment, that tree must benefit from the meteorite's unique aether. Oh. Anyway, we should press on. Malil Jha was anxious for us to see whatever it is she has to show us. Oh. Fuck, we're not there. Okay. Whoa, what's that floaty thing? It's a floaty thing. A hunting camp, like as not. I'd love to talk to Mamook Jha hunters and learn about their ways, except they'd probably ignore me. The others have continued on. Let's catch up to them. Okay. This is the place you wanted to show us? It lies just beyond this passage. Entry to these grounds is not permitted even to the devout. Nonetheless, I would reveal our secrets to you. Rest assured, I shall take full responsibility. Come, see for yourself the truth of the blessed. Okay? I mean, this looks remarkably like the entrance to a dungeon. What is this?
I shouldn't have looked down.
The stone pier yonder. That is our destination.
How are we supposed to get down there? Is there a stairway? A ramp?
To erect
Tunnel?
it there would have been no small feat.
The work of Yakui hands built long, long ago. Our forebears merely altered the entrance.
Altered? To what end?
It will be quicker to show you. We have beasts that can carry us below.
Oh, cool. Whoa. Whoa, it's a bird. My arch nemesis. Bird. Whoa! Antler birds. Those are cool. And so was that trip down here. My. Bakool? What's up, dude?
Bakool Jaja.
What? Couldn't wait to laugh at the failure?
I'm kind of second guessing my instinct
You've always
to
come
murder
here to
you.
cry. Ever since you were little.
Mother!
It is his mother.
The third promise seeks to learn about Mamook. She may be our chance to finally end what we have been powerless to stop. Talk with her. Tell her what we have done.
Fine. Perhaps it's only right that we be the ones to speak of it. Blessed as we are.
Shit. He's just a big crybaby that doesn't know better. Doesn't understand the path to success very well. Shit! He's gonna have a character arc. Shit!
Here,
What?
this vessel holds the remains of a two-headed Mabolja. An infant.
Okay.
We converted the ruins into a cenotaph, so the souls of these children wouldn't return as vengeful spirits. Do you know how blessed siblings are made?
I've heard that they are born to Hubago and Bunawa parents.
That's not true, is it? Oh, it is true. Okay, I thought maybe they were magic like magic experiments.
Plans were originally arranged to stop infighting. The war against the Shibral was going poorly, and we needed to be united. Then, one day, a child was born. One blessed with two heads and tremendous power.
When this child grew old enough to lead our army, we became unstoppable. The Shibral had no answer, and we drove them all the way back to the trees above. That taste of victory awakened our greed. We became obsessed with conceiving more and more of these superior children, no matter the cost. Of the countless born, most die. Trapped in their shells.
Only 1 in 100 survived.
Shells. They're born into
If
eggs?
we are blessed,
They are
it is
lizard
only
people, Captain.
because we yet live. Unlike our brothers and sisters who were sacrificed for the glory of Mamook.
That's horrible.
Of course it's horrible. It's an atrocity we can never take back. Those children died so that we could live. So we had to succeed, no matter what. To fail would mean it was all for nothing. Nothing. But I did fail. I squandered their sacrifice.
I sympathize with your pain, but you're a fucking idiot. don't use them as an excuse. Don't use them as an excuse. Don't use them as an excuse. Your actions were your own.
I should never have been born.
None of us should have been born.
You're wrong. You didn't ask to be born as you are, and you aren't responsible for your siblings' deaths. The people obsessed with blessed siblings are. They made their choices, but they don't make yours. Since when do you let others push you around, Bakool Jaja? What do you want? Say it!
I want it to end. I don't want any more to die.
Then you have my word. We'll put a stop to this madness.
I guess I'm not killing him. Shit.
Blessed siblings are revered by their supporters as a means to achieve dominance in Tyral. If we understand why they harbor such aspirations in the first place, we would be better equipped to treat with them.
Indeed. I just hope they will be open to discourse.
Take me with you. Those fanatics treat my words as gospel.
Even though now you have failed?
No. There will be trouble if your father finds out you're still here.
That was his dad.
Zush. There we will gather the people and ask anything the Third Promise wishes to know.
Then take one of my scales. One that blends Ehubico and Bunewa coloring. It'll serve as proof that you have our trust. People will do as you say if you show it to them.
Ow. Not to detract from the moment, but those big bird, deer, antler creatures are basically just legendary versions of a chocobo. They're fucking awesome.
I'm sorry for what I've said and done.
Now he's saying sorry?
I
And he
don't
means
expect
it?
your forgiveness.
Dang it. Alright.
You had your reasons. I'm glad I could know them.
It's really the Third Promise's call anyway.
Which is to say, you're not a complete alpaca's ass.
Thanks, Wuklama.
Well, maybe it's for the best. Hatred is exhausting, after all.
To a degree, yes.
Indeed. So let us make the most of our newfound friendship and bring together the people of Mamook. We have much to discover.
Okay. So are we not doing a dungeon? I feel like that's a dungeon right there behind us. In front of us. Behind them, in front of me. The big fucking door? Is that not a dungeon? Okay, I guess it's not. Shit. I was wrong. Hey, Caliber. Before we rejoin the others, can we talk for a moment? Yes, dude, you really don't have to ask. I really hated him, you know? Bakool Jaja, with every fiber of my being. I understand. I was gonna kill him. He tried to ruin Ihiana. sabotaged us on the river, kidnapped me for my keystone, and released the most vicious Taravi Thrall of all time. Anything he could do to cause us pain, he did. Never in a million years would I forgive him. But the moment I understood why he did what he did, the pain he's been carrying this whole time, all my anger just evaporated. Does his pain justify his actions in your eyes? He still needs to make his amends. He still needs to make amends. I hear you. Bakool Jaja's motives don't absolve him of his crimes. He must answer for them, like anyone else. But right now, my duty is to ensure that no one in Mamook feels desperate enough to go to such lengths ever again. Anyway, thanks for listening. Now that I voiced that, I feel readier for the challenges ahead. Come on, let's head back to the city. Okie dokie. This seriously wasn't a dungeon. Son of a gun. Alright. Back to Mamook. Bakool Jaja's scale represents his faith in us. We won't fail him or his people. We haven't a moment to lose. According to Milioja, Maxtoral Zouj, oh, excuse me, those tacos are coming back up, is an abandoned settlement northwest of the city. It should afford us the privacy we require. We must work quickly lest Milioja discover our intentions. Fortunately, Bakool Jaja thought to give us additional scale, so we might cover more ground in less time. Everyone should take one and get going. Use them to gather as many people as you can. Caliber, let's retrace our steps. Maybe this time we can convince folks to lend an ear. Okie dokie. Where the fuck am I? Oh, there we are. Alright, I figured it out. Did I not tell you to move along? I can't be seen talking with the likes of you. Would you just care to take a look at this? A blessed scale. In an outsider's hands? What business do you have with me? So we're gathering people together at that place. Yeah, Maxtoral Zouj. And we want to help the place out. I will see you there. And this guy, the belligerent Bunua. Have you seen this by chance? That scale. If the blessed trust you, then so will I. So what is it that you require of me? We're having this sort of a like impromptu gathering. We're looking to help. You know, we'd like it if you were there to hear us out. Bakool Jaja bids us to come to Maxtoral Zouj. A strange place for an assembly, but very well. I will not refuse he who fights for our dreams. Cool. Thanks, dude. Alright, and now one more. Oh, just Wook. Just Lamat. Hey, isn't that what's his nuts? Have you managed to gather some of the good folks? Yeah, I got 2. Do we need more? Wonderful! The esteemed Bakool Jaja will be pleased. This fellow here will be coming to Maxtoral Zouj as well. Cool, dude. I'll see you there. Ooh. Apparently, there's a Najul nursery to the west called Golmajik Grove. Could you go and see who you can talk to there as well? I'll meet you in Maxtoral Zouj afterwards. There's just one more person I need to find. Okay. Sure. Leave me alone. You want nothing to do with me. I am strong, I am powerful, I am scary. Is anybody doing this fate? It doesn't appear so. Hello! Leave this place, outsider. Have you seen this? Oh, my apologies, I was unaware. Thank you, blessed scale bearer. for bringing me word of this gathering. I shall away to Maxutorauzush at once. Cool. Alright, let's head that way. Where's Woklamat? On her way. Right there? There she is. Oh shit, she's got Kona. And the boys! Sorry to keep you waiting. You invited the second promise as well. Lamachi, need I remind you that this rite is a competition? Whatever advantage you're about to share with me, you ought to utilize to your own benefit. I have barely made headway in communicating with the locals. At this rate, you lead the race to the Golden City. I need your help to complete the feat. No. Mamook has a problem I can't solve on my own. And you're the most clever person I know. I want you to hear the people firsthand, so that we might come up with a way to help them. Very well. I am at your disposal. Everyone, thank you for gathering on such short notice. I am Woklamat, third promise of Tulihola. Promise? I thought you served Bakool Jaja. You deceived us. No, they did not. The scales they showed you were mine. I entrusted them to the third promise and her retinue. Why honor these outsiders so? Because Woklamat has won my trust. Now you will hear her words. Bakool Jaja shared with me the truth about blessed siblings, about the price you paid to conceive them. As an outsider to your community, it is not my place to judge you or your culture. Culture is born of the experiences of its people, of their lives and their land. But it breaks my heart to know that yours has brought you all so much suffering. Oh, I thought my mind slide powers were activating. If any here wish to break from the cycle of tragedy that creating blessed siblings demands, I ask that you join us. Please, I don't want any more of our children to die. You think we want this? We have no choice. Only blessed siblings can liberate us from our suffering. Without them, we have nothing. That remains to be seen. Speak with the third promise. Share with her your worries and your pain, and together we may find a new way forward. Together. If she is trustworthy, then I will speak with her. It would be best if you withdrew, my son. Many cannot yet speak freely in your presence. Let's keep an eye out for the real Jia. He wouldn't take kindly to this sort of gathering. Once we understand everyone's concerns, we will be better equipped to help them. Let's make sure they feel heard. Okie dokie. Alright. Lay out your problems, peeps. What you got? What you got? Come on, bring out your problems. I am glad Gunna agreed to help us. He's always been good at solving complicated problems. Me, not so much. But I'll support Mamook's people however I can. By combining our respective strengths, we'll help them discover a new source of hope. I know we will. Ding! Level 97, baby. Do I get anything new? No? Okay. Alright, Caliber. Before we start, let's make sure we're remembering our history correctly. The Mamoja and Jabral fought for centuries over the land in the upper forest. But, due to infighting, Mamoja forces struggled to make significant gains. In order to promote cooperation, the Hubigo and Bonewa clans intermarried, and that's how Blessed Siblings were first conceived. With that in mind, let's talk to the people and learn why they rely on Blessed Siblings. Hello. Blessed Siblings promise us more than strength. They promise us the sun. The forest is dark and inhospitable. When given the opportunity to live in Tulichola, most of our people didn't think twice. Still, the prospect of being among so many outsiders was intimidating enough to keep many of us here. Blessed Siblings are meant to deliver us from this accursed forest, to lead us to the fertile land above, where we might make a place for Mamoja to abide in peace and plenty. So you desire fertile land, one that's on your own. As you'll have noticed, this forest is very dark. Hardly any sunlight makes it through the canopy, so it feels like it's always night. We plow, we fertilize, we irrigate, yet our crops shrivel and die as though cursed. The only one that grows well is Najul, Jatika Banana, and Durali. Try living on that and little else for a few centuries and see how you like it. A forest where nothing grows. It's not hard to imagine why you'd want to leave. This land was once rich with ore, but the Yakui did not stop digging until all the veins were spent. The meteorites are only good for so much. Even if we made the overtures to traders, we have little to offer. Nothing would make me happier than to make a good life for my family in the place where I was born. But that's impossible. So with resources as sparse as they are, you don't have good prospects for trade. Those who've known only open skies and bountiful land cannot comprehend our plight. To thrive, we must take what we lack by force, and for that, we need the might of Blessed Siblings. There have to be other ways to thrive, ways that don't require fighting. Well, I think I'm starting to understand. Everyone had their own perspective, but all their concerns were about the forest itself. Dark, infertile, cursed. Hearing that, it's little wonder what people here wish they had better land. And who better to get it from them than Blessed Siblings? It's hard to convince people to stay in a place that can't provide what they need. You'd think the meteorites at least would have value, but apparently not. Hold on. Didn't Aaronville mention something about the meteorites? That the aether they emit makes the plants grow blue? A rather significant physiological effect, I would say. If we were to study these meteorites, we might discover other ways they influence local flora. I noticed a curious amalgam amalgam of tree and meteorite just south of here. Determining precisely how they interact with one another may yield crucial insights. Everyone, I really appreciate you for sharing your thoughts with us. Thanks to your insights, we have a promising idea already. We just need a moment to investigate it further, so please bear with us. We'll be right back. Yeah, we'll yeah, later. It really is incredible how a tree could support such an enormous boulder. The meteorite's etheric emissions are palpable even from this distance. Seeing this again makes me feel more confident in sharing a theory of mine. I suspect that only plants with an etheric affinity to these meteorites can thrive in this forest. If so, the gargantuan trees that create the dense canopy would by necessity possess the same affinity, as well as the aforementioned Najul tree. Indeed. I should like to analyze samples of meteorite before drawing any definitive conclusions, however. I carry with me a few devices that will aid in this endeavor, but perhaps you and Cryo could lend your expertise as well. I'd like to join you. The etheric signature of those meteorites may be crucial in determining what manner of species might fare well here. Ah! I think I see what you're getting at. If we can prove to them the cursed forest isn't quite so cursed, maybe the people won't feel like blessed siblings are their only solution. So how can I help? Want me to climb the tree and break off a piece of meteorite for you? There are plenty of fragments on the ground already. It should be enough for our purposes if we gather about 5 pieces each. Even better if those fragments are gathered from disparate locations. I will collect your pieces once you have them. Okay. I'll go pick up pieces of meteorite. Whee! Ow! Whee! Ow! Hey, Crow. Oh, shit. I've got to go back up here. Oh, I didn't have to go up here. Whee! Ow! Kona, buddy, I found some meteorite shards. Did you find your fragments? Yeah, here they are. Much obliged. Alpha now, Grail and I will combine the gathered samples and conduct an analysis forthwith. Determining the wavelength may take a little while, but I am hopeful that our efforts will bear fruit. I'll tell my sister to await our arrival at Maxitorazush. So, go and meet her there. We will return with our results as soon as possible. Okay. We've done all we can. The rest we must leave to Kona and the others. I don't know the first thing about those Charlayan devices of his, but if they can be of help to Mamook, I'm glad he has them. There's hope for this forest yet, Caliber. I can feel it. Rust red, sea fog blue, plum purple. Give me 2. Do it. Night World silver pieces, 500. Let's go with rust red. Might be able to do something with that.